Hey guys, what's up? It's Grace, and today I'm going to be doing the Addams Family book tag, which just all kinds of awesome. Addams Family, great show, great movies. Put it along with books and you got something great. And this was created by the lovely Hannah over at Books and Beauty, so I will link her original video down below. I apologize for not uploading. It's almost been 2 weeks, which is the longest I've ever not uploaded, but there's just been a lot going on. Doesn't feel right with not uploading, but I am back and I am going to be doing this awesome tag, so let's get into it. First question is Morticia Addams, A Mother and a Witch. What is your favorite witch book? And to be quite honest, I don't really like witches for some reason. I mean, besides Harry Potter, there's just something that doesn't really appeal to me with them. I've picked up a lot, like Beautiful Creatures, and that's one of my least favorite books. I don't really enjoy it. The one book that I did quite enjoy, I gave 4 out of 5 stars, was Hexed by Michelle Chris. I don't have it anymore because I unhauled it. Like, I did enjoy it, but I tried to pick up the sequel and I couldn't get into it. So, yes. Question number 2 is Gomez Addams is a loving father. Who is your favorite fictional dad? And I don't have one, I have 3. And the first being Kath's dad from Fangirl, because he reminds me of my father. He's just the cutest. Also Laura Jean's dad, also Kitty's dad, also Margot's dad. He is also so cute, and he's a single father and he's just adorable. And of course, Mr. Weasley from the Harry Potter series. He is the funniest, but also the wisest. He's just a crack up and I love him so much. Let's just take a moment to appreciate Gomez and Morticia's relationship. I don't really like this terminology, but I guess I'll say relationship goals. It doesn't sound right, don't like it. But they're just so dark and romantic and they love each other so much. And take notes, boys. A little bit, take them, yeah, from them. I guess you could. It'd be a little bit weird, but I'm not complaining. Question number 3 is Uncle Fester Addams can generate electricity. What book makes you light up so much that you can't stop yourself from talking about it? And for that, I'm going to go with a recent read, and that is Me Before You by Jojo Moyes, or Moyes. I always don't know how to pronounce her last name. But you can even ask my friends. I'm always trying to reference this book in any conversation, try to get new people to read it. It's quite sad, but also it's uplifting in different ways, and I cannot wait for the movie. I'm actually super stoked for it. I can't say enough good things about this. Also, there's a sequel which I didn't know, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it. And I already purchased another book from this author just because I want to see all of her stories, and just I'm really excited, so yes. I'll always talk about this book. Number 4 is Wednesday Addams is obsessed with death. If you could have killed off any character in a book, who would it have been? And so for that, I am gonna go with Lucia from the Fallen Kingdom series by Morgan Rhodes. There is still hope that her death is coming. I'm not quite sure on this. We're only on the 3rd book, but I hope and I pray that she dies, or she's just vanished from the land somehow. I don't like her. She's one of my least favorite characters. She's just very, I don't know, selfish, bratty, annoying, makes things complicated for everyone. So yes, fingers crossed that she dies. Is that weird? I don't think so. Question number 5 is Pugsley Addams has a vicious nature and plays nasty pranks on everyone. Who is your favorite villain? And so I think this is a little bit of a spoiler, so I'm gonna say if you haven't read at least the first 3 books in the Mortal Instruments, don't watch this, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's a spoiler. So when my hand goes down, you can unpause the video or something. So spoilers are gonna happen in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My favorite villain is Sebastian. He is just, there's so much to him. He's crazy, he's psycho, he makes me feel weird, but I also really love him because he's just super extremely evil, and he knows it and he accepts it, and he's like, more power to me, and I just love him, and I wish that there was more books just on his character because I want to know more about him. So yeah, he's awesome. Okay, no spoilers. Question number 6 is Lurch is based on Frankenstein and a zombie. What is your favorite adaptation of a story? So I don't know if this means like, I don't think it means movie adaptation. I'm pretty sure it's just like maybe a retelling or something. So I am going to go with my favorite retelling, and that is The Wrath and the Dawn by Renée Adi, which is the retelling of 1001 Nights. I adore it, I talk about it a lot, so I'm just going to quickly mention that that's my favorite retelling. Question number 7 is Grandma is an old classic witch. What is your favorite old classic horror book? And from what I remember when I was little, I read the short stories, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, I believe that's what it's called. I'll insert a picture here somewhere. But my little self was terrified by those little stories, and I loved them, and I remember there was like illustrations in them that made them even more scary, and I'll probably read them to my children if I ever have children, or I do have a niece and nephew, so I could probably do that. My mom might get mad at me, but they're good. They're a little bit educational too. Not every story ends happy, so remember that, kids. Question number 8 is show us some of your horror books, and to be honest, I don't really have anything that's strictly horror. The thing that I think of when I think of horror books is Stephen King, like, even though I have never read anything by him, that needs to be remedied real quick. But I love everything scary, but I don't really have anything strictly horror. Like, the only thing that really scared me is probably The Diviners, and I talk about this book a lot, maybe too much, but you can never talk about a book that you love too much, I guess. But I'll tell you books that I really want to read that are in the horror genre, which are by Stephen King, and that is It and The Shining. I've just heard amazing things, mainly about It, mainly from a movie that I watched called Stuck in Love, is it called Stuck in Love? I think it is. I'm pretty sure it's with Lily Collins and Nat Wolff, and the character Nat Wolff loves It, and he talks about it not only being like this horror story, but also this enlightening, very educational read, which, I don't know, sounds really cool. Also, I'm super terrified of clowns, and I kind of really want to be scared, so yeah. Question number 9 is, what are you going as for Halloween this year? And I am going to be a woodland fairy. Should I show you guys the dress? I guess I'll show you guys the dress I'm gonna wear. So this is the fairy dress that I'm going to be wearing. It has a really great like pixie cut at the end, and I got this on Amazon, if you guys are wondering. And I'm gonna have like greenery around my head, like a crown, and some, I don't know, I'll figure something out. But yes, that's that. And the last question is, pick some of your favorite Halloween films, and I have a lot, so I'm gonna list them off first with the kind of cute light ones, which is Hocus Pocus, Halloween Town, The Nightmare Before Christmas, Corpse Bride, Frankenweenie, just like really all those cute Tim Burton films. Now moving on to the more horror-filled stories. I love Dead Silence. I loved The Woman in Black is one of my all-time favorite horror movies, the first one. I recently watched the second one and it was good, but not as good as the first one. Amusement, not a lot of people know what that movie is. It's quite graphic and quite horrible, but also very perfect for this time. But I'll insert a picture if I can. And what are some other ones? I love all the Halloween movies. I love all the Scream movies. Also Psycho, all the Insidious movies. The only horror movies which I really do not enjoy are the Saw movies. I don't like those ones. But yes, so those are just some of my favorites. So that was the Addams Family book tag. If you guys want to go ahead and do this tag, I tag you. And go ahead if you want to comment down below and tell me what you're going to be for Halloween or some of your favorite horror movies, because I'm interested in knowing that. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a wonderful day or night, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Isn't my shirt super cute? I got it at Target and it's glow in the dark, which is so awesome.